Froyo, but that didn't quite work out as the best 3. But this is it. This is going to be our third map. Viaduct.
And we
are
are
be a good game. Oh, excellent. I'm going to be watching Squid as he rolls out onto that high ground, looking to see what his team can do if they can run out. Mike's going to be jumping. Tech's going to be jumping in super aggressively. He might even catch out Platinum. Platinum's down to 30 HP. Tech does a ton of damage to everyone. Doesn't actually manage to finish off any of the frags though. And now they're getting the heals. Mike's going down as well. So 2 soldiers down already for Epsilon. Bash down as well. Mix-Up running away with this middle. They took the early damage, but it doesn't matter. They've come back and they've capped out the point.
But they do get knocked out, Epsilon. That's going to be crucial in terms of having to push back on. They're going to have that height disadvantage. And they almost had that with the initial aggression there. Tech, as you say, getting so close on the Platinum. Mike tried to instigate some aggression, but got launched sky high and nearly got air shot from about 10 different people, including his own team. Knocks with the arrow. But it looks like they're just going to try and push this back up. Mix-Up backed up at the moment. Have they got a sniper? I heard a sniper shot ringing out there, and it's Tech. Where is Tech? I want to see if he can pull the shot. He's up on the balcony at the moment looking out. I'm trying to see if he's got any sightline. Platinum's in his sights. Is he going for Platinum? They're hiding behind the rock at the moment. The Uber gets popped out just before Tech's shot lands. And it's just going to be a straight Uber versus Uber on the point. Actually, War in this Uber, not Mike this time. As TLR is right onto Tech. Down to 6 HP. He's going to trade completely with Tech. Probably a wise decision there in terms of Mix-Up, because Tech is going to be so lethal, I think, throughout this game. And Epsilon just wanting to push this back on, but their scouts are weak. They're not going to get much support from them. Mike getting the first frag, but he's down to 60 HP. Bash making so much space, he's going to get taken down in the end, but Epsilon really needs to use the space that he's given them. Squid is going to rush in, he's down to 13 HP, but Kylo is doing so much work here, forcing Platinum back as well, down to 50 HP. Mike is trying to instigate a flank. I don't think he needs to be here right now. He's gone all the way back to the Mix-Up spawn. Not exactly sure what he's trying to achieve. He's 40 HP. Will he get caught out? It looks like he might get the health back and actually escape. He's on Squid. Harblu's behind him. Harblu's going to get the Uber. Oh, I thought Howler was going to go for the Uber then. Mike just about dies just in time for Platinum stickies, but Tech coming forward as well. Not needing this aggression, Epsilon. They're throwing lives away. This is exactly what we said they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, and now Mix-Up, they're pushing on. It's Uber v Uber right now, but with that 2-man advantage from Mix-Up, they're confident that they can come in. War pops off, gets the Uber onto him, and he gets aggressive, but now he's out. He's away from Nox. Nox has had to back up, and War does indeed go down there. The control point goes back in favor of Mix-Up. And Epsilon have got to back away. They have no demo. What are they going to do?
Yeah, War killed himself there. He was clear. He set up a sticky to jump away when he had about 80 health. Took damage though and killed himself. He really didn't need to do that. Tech is coming back out now on the spawn sniper. Mike jumps but gets completely wrecked in the air down to 20 HP. He's going to eventually go down. But the shots coming out from Tech picks up Platinum, picks up Seagull. They're going to keep moving on. Another shot goes out. I'm not sure if he landed on anything there. But Epsilon is just going to completely destroy this point here. Mike again wants going really aggressive. Obviously on the gunboats there. This is how Epsilon are going to play the game. They're controlling the point. Got it back in control. Epsilon about 2 minutes left to cap. Mix-Up only about 1.5 minutes, so they need to make the play here. Both medics with Uber, but they're going to have to push into the Tech sniper here. It's going to be tough for Mix-Up.
Yeah, I mean, coming out the back of that, 2 shots onto 2 different players, one cratering, one getting body shot. They push straight away and they just force Mix-Up back. The Uber's going to come out of Mix-Up, but Nox hasn't yet popped it, and he's in a really good position up on that balcony. He's going to pop it now as he launches himself onto the point. TLR actually doing detrimental to his team. He launched Nox towards the point. Tech with a huge headshot onto Squid. War's in on Harblu. He takes him down. Mike with the follow-up kills onto Enigma and Seagull. Enigma and with Bash onto Seagull, and
TLR still alive. Do they know he's there though? They keep looking behind. They must know he's there. Mike just sees TLR. TLR on about 100 health. He's just going to be trying to distract and coordinate with his team here. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a suicide play coming out, but it looks like Harblu is going to move forward with his team here. They're going to just try and DM this straight out. I mean, Nox is nowhere near his Uber. He's getting focused at the moment by Seagull. He's going to escape on 30 HP. Seagull's bombs after him, but gets completely body blocked by War. Incredible play there from the demo man. The rest of the Mix-Up are going to stream across point though, but the frags are still just about in favor of Epsilon as we stand on this point. Is Bash going to be up on 8 HP trying to fight with Squid? He's going to get cleaned up by Squid as TLR arrives to provide some good spam down. TLR jumps Mike, takes him down, but War arrives on point, takes down Squid, and TLR doesn't fancy his chances in this fight. He's going to back off as Epsilon are going to recap this point once more. And Harblu went down as well. That's critical. 80% advantage now for Nox.
Yeah, with 1 minute left on the clock for pretty much both teams. This round, it's only the first round, but it's already getting pretty damn close between them. And Epsilon, they haven't really got any position near the point. They've got their players up now. They've got the height advantage from Mike, spamming out down onto the point. But they're just going to let Mix-Up cap it looks like. No, here comes Uber from War. He's getting aggressive. He's jumping so far forward. Down to take down two. Oh! chases one out. Bash picks up Enigma as well, and Epsilon, they
Going
hold.
for Harblue, he's going for more. He gets the pipe on Harblue, juggles him. He can't hit the second one though, and Platinum comes down and takes down War. Platinum jumping high, he gets taken down by Bash. He tries to get a bit too aggressive, but Seagull's in. Seagull's in onto Nox. He gets so weak though, he can't continue flying. He's got 30 HP as Kyler's going in for him, but Kyler's going to run into the entire respawn wave for Mix-Up. He's going to go down as well, as we see Harblue now with a massive advantage, nearing 90%. Tech's on that sniper still up on the cliff. They're trying to pressure him back. He's coming up for some other shots, but they have to be so careful here. Mix-Up, they can't get too forward, they can't get too aggressive because of Tech, and he's just going to hit so many shots if you just give him the chance. They just have to be so far back, and Nox is just going to have to slowly build up his charge. He's 10 seconds off now. Harblue's got his waiting in the bank. They're just going to have to go for an Uber versus Uber fight, I imagine, here, but with that Tech lethal sniper, he's got one pick in every single push so far. We're going to have to see how that pans out.
Yeah, they're capping the point now, Ryan. It's only 11 seconds. The Ubers both get forced out on that sort of grass area. It's a little bit of a multi-out from Epsilon, and that could be detrimental to them. Harblue surfing away on 1 HP. But Epsilon, they're looking like they're just going to continue capping. There's no one from Mix-Up. They're coming in now. Now they start to push in, and now they're getting the pick. But Tech with the headshot still. They're still running scared from him. Epsilon could come back in. Nox is still alive. If they buff up Bash, they could take him. They could come back in. Both the scouts from Mix-Up are there. If Tech gets headshots onto players, definitely be big for them.
I think he just got a body shot onto Enigma to drive them back, but so crucial there, backing alive for so long. And it was going to come in now, but Epsilon, they need to get on the point here. They so nearly capped it. There's times two, they're so close. Eventually cap it, but all they need to do is cap it back here, Mix-Up, and they're going to win. But Epsilon's own timer is 5 seconds away themselves. This is going to have to be a straight DM fight. Neither medic is close to Uber, as War hits another pipe onto TR. If they clean up Enigma here, this is going to be the round. There's nothing Mix-Up can do, and this is going to be the first round to Epsilon.
And that is huge first round to Epsilon. Epsilon coming in strong. They won the first map they won the first round on the second map as well, and they ended up winning that. So this could be important for things to come. But Mix-Up, they're not going to be happy with that. They know Viaduct, they know how to play it, and they're going to be coming back with a vengeance for this second round. Coming up onto middle, Platinum's coming out strong. He's already up near that point, running the loose cannon, trying to do some huge damage with those sick cannonballs. But nothing's really happening at the moment. No team's really getting in. But here comes the double jump from Tech and Mike. They both jump different parts, but Mike does get the frag. Tech.
He's running around with his alive and gets one onto Harblue, but he isn't going to get enough. It's just War and Kyler and Nox just alive on this point, but is Enigma going to challenge it? He gets into War, but runs into the sticky trap from War. Harblue's running away now, but is Kyler going to chase him? No, Kyler's just going to hang back because Harblue catches some roller spam, but he's going to survive. Both medics going to have Uber now for this next push, but once more Epsilon dominant on these middles that we thought would be Mix-Ups.
Yeah, absolutely. But then again, on the first map, we thought Epsilon would be dominant, and it was Mix-Up's turn. So this whole match has been just upset after upset to our predictions. But right now, Harblue surfs away on 48 HP, picks up the pack, but he's not in there to help his team. Tech's going to be the first frag, though. So going down to Seagull, and here comes the Uber out of Epsilon. They're getting aggressive. The counter Uber from Harblue pops off, and it's just a DM fight all over the point. No one dying so far. Bash goes down. Epsilon are down to 4 players, but Mix-Up are all pretty weak. If they could get some combined fire, Mix-Up would just fall. But there's nothing happening, and Epsilon are just going to have to back off.
Yeah, Epsilon were pretty low too there, and they're all clumped up in that area on the lower ground. They're walking up the cliff now, trying to get something done, but Tech is just spawned on that sniper rifle, and I think Mix-Up are just realizing that they're all clumped up behind that rock. If they can get a couple of soldiers to bomb onto that, then they will be lethal, but Mike just getting a bit too far forward there, gets focused down by Enigma. Seagull picking up Kyler as well. That forward aggression getting denied. Poor synchronization by Mix-Up. They're losing 3 people now. Their combo has to back out, and hopefully they won't lose any frags in this. No, Nox clever, backs out with his War and Tech, and anyone who tries to get a bit too aggressive here I think would be picked off. As Epsilon respawn, and they're coming back out at them. Ubers for both teams now, so we're going to see another one of those close, intense fights. Last time it came out well for Mix-Up, they took the entire point. Let's see how it pans out this time, as Mix-Up have a massive advantage. Nox is going to come through main with War. They're going to swap Ubers as TLR jumps around to the side, trying to pick up another frag. He's probably going to get Mike, but in the meantime, Enigma goes down on the other side of the map, and this just looks such a better position for Mix-Up at the moment. War's trying to spam pipes, but he's not connecting with anything. Kyler's still in, but no one's with him. Epsilon are fighting separate battles at the moment, and they're now just falling back. As the tech bomb comes in, picks up Platinum and Seagull. Immense trade there, as the heals and Epsilon are suddenly really good, and they're flooding across the point. Bash and War are just doing so much work. War is working really well with the scouts at the moment. He's never without a scout by his side to protect him. He jumps forward a bit too maybe aggressive here. Enigma's right there, but luckily he gets some good damage on, and Enigma managed to get caught out. Nice rocket by Mike to support his demo man, and they're going to go for the first forward hold I think we've seen this game. First intense forward hold. Mix-Up were quite close then, but they let Mix-Up in. but Mix-Up are right out back at them, and they just had Bash on that left-hand side. He's not going to be able to withstand the might of the whole team, and they're going to be pushing middle.
Yeah, they pick up Tech, but Tech actually gets Harvey. Where did he even get him from? I don't know, but it's an Uber out for Epsilon. They can defend this for so long because they've got that Mike air shots Platinum down, and Squid sitting there on 100 HP on middle. He's surely going to go down as well. TLR jumps in. He's not going to get anything done. Mix-Up are just throwing bodies at this Uber before it had even faded, trying to get knocks, and it just doesn't work.
Yes, he goes upon there. He was about 30 HP just behind at the end and just killbinds himself, saying, I'm not going to get anything done here. Epsilon again opting for this forward hold, wasn't successful last time, and they're just going to come out bombing middle again as both swords going to launch up in the air. Tech just about strafes the air shot from Seagull, just about dodges him as War comes in from the side, too far forward there. TLR's going to take him down. They lose Squid, but a demo man for a scout is definitely going to be in Mixer's favour. They're losing both scouts on the retreat now. Mike being pressured back too. They really need to just let this one go, Epsilon, and re-push back in with you, but that was nice from Mix-Up. They were all together, they all synchronized, and Epsilon were just too split up.
Yeah, there's 1 minute left for Epsilon and 1 minute 30 left for Mix-Up right now. So with this, can they get in position? Epsilon, they've got a 10% advantage. They need to get in quickly. They need to find Harblue. Tech looking, he thinks he's seen him. The Uber comes in. Can he get Harblue? No, Harblue gets it in time. Tech jumps in far forward. He might even find Platinum here. No, Enigma shuts him down. Now the Uber's players are running forward for Mix-Up. They've only found one. They found two right now. Three down for Epsilon, and Nox is, I don't even know where he is. He's far back on the far right, looking to retreat and then try and re-push once he gets his respawns up.
Yeah, Kyler didn't need to go down there, but he was so close to grabbing that point. Look how close it is now. He was literally a millisecond away, standing more alone on that point before it would have gone to Epsilon, and that would have bought them an extra, I don't know, 20 seconds in total time for them against time against Mix-Up. That would be, as Epsilon are going to try and push in non-Uber, with both teams about 20 seconds off their Uber charges. They're just going to power drive to that right-hand side. Mike taking down Seagull, winning the battle of the faux power roamers in Mike's case this time, as Kyler comes up on the cliff with the 1v1 versus Enigma, who's going to back up to his own team. Epsilon are faux pushed so far forward at the moment. Squid goes down, but War goes down too. This is so much better in the end, but Tech with the snipes comes out big once again, takes down Platinum as Mike comes in behind. The Uber pop comes out. TLR's going to go deep, going to try and take down, but Nox drops to TLR's rockets. Oh my god, Tech's there trying to take down TLR, but TLR might get another frag here, takes down Kyler. Oh, Nox, he threw that. I don't know what to say.
Throws, that's just so unfortunate for Nox there. Not a huge flank from TLR coming around the side of that house and doing the fadeaway shot. That is 0-0-0. Mix-Up, they haven't really got anyone there unless Tech can get 6 headshots in a row, which is pretty damn impossible. They're just going to wind this cat back. Epsilon, they're trying, but it's not going to be able to get anything. Mike's on 7 HP. That's going to bring us to 1-1 on this map. Epsilon versus Mix-Up.
It's been incredibly close, but that was such a throw from Nox there at the end. I don't know why he didn't pop. They had so much time there if they'd popped to just clean up everyone on Mix-Up's team. Maybe he didn't see it. Maybe he didn't see the advantage that he had. But either way, coming on to this next middle, Epsilon have been dominant so far. Let's see if Mix-Up change anything up in order to combat them. Tech jumps around to the right. He's going to try and draw a lot of attention, but Mix-Up is just flooding forward against. They don't care about Tech, and they've picked up 2 kills so far. Maybe that 3. War gets TLR in return, but oh, and they get Harblue. Nox might go down to Squid here. War's trying to cover him, but Squid's down to 7 HP, and he's not going to land it. They're still trying to trace Squid on 7 HP as the flank comes round. Is that Seagull? Yeah, of course it was Seagull. Comes around from the side, takes down Nox. Kyler's coming back out, trying to get the frag onto Platinum, but at the moment it's a case of, oh, look how weak the players are in middle. Platinum has to jump back to defend his so weak scouts, and there are no medics around, and the DM fight is just going to be Epsilon at the moment. If they keep pushing forward, they can get so much more frags down, and they get Platinum in the end. Harblue's going to survive. He's got a scout with him, but that frag on Platinum is just going to slow Mix-Up down here.
Yeah, but now there's another drawn-out mid-fight. They still want to fight this. Harblue's back up, so is Nox. They're both on middle right now. But it looks like Epsilon are going to have to retreat here. Mix-Up have now got the players. They've now got the height advantage. And Epsilon, they don't want to push into this too far. They've got a 10% disadvantage for the Ubers, and they just don't really want to come in. Bash is going to try and just touch the point, start capping it a little bit. It is a blue point right now, so Mix-Up, they want to defend. They don't want to let them go down. The loose cannon comes in. It's double donks, Nox, I think, and Mike goes down as well. Huge plays by Mix-Up to take him down. A load of players. Epsilon, they just crumble. Bash is stuck behind. War's in behind as well. He's trying to find someone. He pipes himself.
Kills by his own roller, yeah. That was really support from Nox there. Like, I don't know, it's hard to dunk those, like, it's hard to dodge those double donks that are just, like, you just see them coming and then you just take all the damage and you're dead. Like, even if you took a tiny bit of spam before, just one of those and he'd be dead. It wasn't a matter of poor dodging. But Epsilon capped the point and they got the force, which means there's going to be enough for them to push back out. Platinum's trapped, though. I imagine taking down Tech is going to really hurt Epsilon as they try to push forward. Mike trying to edge his way onto this point, but there's no one with him. He takes an arrow from Nox, but he's still going to get taken down or jumps away just in the nick of time. Kyler's now the one stuck in, though. And Epsilon is just so weak, stuck on that floor. War's surely going to go down to 40 health as the big bomb comes in from Platinum and TLR. They clean house, and it looks like Squid's trying to chase Nox back. Luckily, he's healthy enough that he's going to survive, but Mix-Up are truly taking this momentum now. Still 3 minutes pretty much on the clock for Epsilon, and they have the advantage again. Mix-Up. Nox is only just reaching Azuba. We're probably going to see Uber versus Azuba, but Mix-Up have been steadfast so far this round in their holds. Mix-Up playing well, and Epsilon really needs to change up.
Yeah, they're coming in aggressively now. They've both got Uber. Let's just see if Nox can get away with it now. Harblue, it's all on him to see what he can do. Both Ubers are going to be popped off on the point. TLR jumping forward, trying to find as many players as possible. Bash and Kyler both below. They have to back out. But the Ubers are just not doing anything. Mike jumps in. Can he get a lot of damage onto the grouped up players? No. Tech and War fall. Platinum, it falls as well, but it's not going to be enough. Epsilon have lost so many players right now. And Mix-Up just focusing them down. Bash and Kyler and Nox just the only ones left alive. They've had to back out, and Mix-Up just holding on to this point like with a death grip.
Yeah, the scouts are just slightly out of sync with the rest of the Epsilon team. They come in the end and pick up, do some monstrous damage, but once Warfare and Mike might have already died, it's just so much less effective. Nox is already down to 50 HP worth of a single bomb from Seagull might be enough to take him down, but Epsilon are just holding their side of the mid really well here. Mike's coming in on the flank. I'm not sure what he's doing. He just wasn't shooting rockets there, wasn't getting much done. But War going down again. Epsilon aren't going to be able to push with these kind of disadvantages. They need to get in and have the actual fights before they like lose these critical players who are going to be crucial to the late game fights after the Ubers wears off.
Yeah, they're just not, I don't know, they're just not working together too much. The Ubers both, neither got popped off in that fight. They're both still up right now. And Epsilon, they're trying once again, they're launching War forward. The Uber comes out of Harblue, he pops it off early. Platinum's going to be the first to die. This could be what Epsilon need. Can they now start to fall on this Mix-Up squad? Can they focus down certain players? Harblue's away on 9 HP. TLR goes down. Seagull's in behind. Oh, he takes him down, but he trades life for it. Harblue got away. He's on 100 HP. He's back in his own spawn, and he's going to have maybe a 30-40% advantage to push onto this middle. It's going to be up to Tech. Tech's picked up that sniper rifle. It's going to be up to him to try and take down Harblue. He's done it once in the first game, once in the second game. Can he pull it a third?
Oh, but Mike! He gets in, he goes so deep into the Mix-Up team, juggles up Harblue and hits an air shot straight up into the air. Incredible play there. I hope that was caught on stream. That was incredible work by Mike. And now Mix-Up are going to have a job. They've got no heals and they're pushing into this Epsilon team, which is fully supported, but they're already using players. That loose cannon's been so lethal this game, but Enigma's in so deep at the moment. Knocks down to 120 health, picks up their med pack, but Epsilon have somehow got so low and they need to be on this point. Mix-Up are so near to actually capping this point, and with some good spam they could take these, make these Epsilon players like hell trying to cap this out. Kyler's on point though, dealing so much damage, takes out Platinum and Seagull. Incredible there. We're looking at crits actually, crits on Nox. He hasn't popped it yet. Warher, yeah, just sitting at the back there. The call hasn't come out from him. Harblue's on 37%. They've got time actually. They're quite low, but they're walking up onto this cliff. It's blindsided from them. If they get the call, they could get a really lethal crits coming in. I'm not sure where Harblue is. He's so deep. Do Mix-Up know about this? He's on the hill now. Where is War? He can see the heal beam on Platinum, but can he hit the shot? It's such an intense angle. As the crits comes out, he hits nothing with the first one, nothing with the second, nothing with the third. War needs to get something here. As TLR is onto Nox, but Mike's gone down and he's got nothing loaded and he takes down Nox. TLR insane there. War just missing everything with the crit streak. Kyler's still alive though. His manage is going to be enough to like keep that point in lieu of Epsilon, and Bash is just trying to come in, but he's not going to, there's no one for him to pick, and Epsilon just losing these big players. Like, no matter if they win the small fights, when Nox goes down and they don't use anything for the crits, it's going to be lethal. As the Uber comes back in, they didn't need to use it there, but just for the sake of capping, they only needed to cap it. They didn't have any time left, and it's going to be 2-1 to Mix-Up. Epsilon having the lead now, throwing 2 rounds in a row.
Yeah, that was just, I was watching Tech throughout that fight, and he got one big pick on Seagull, and then War just fluffed everything.
Yeah, Nox still on
so
crits.
Unfortunate.
Sorry to interrupt you, Nox still on crits.
Yeah.
That's going to play a lethal role if they keep War from dying. too early on in this match that could prove really important for Epsilon, but War is so low, he already dies. They're all caught in the same space, Epsilon. They're losing so many players, just Tex left alive. Doesn't matter about the crits. There's only one player left alive, 30 HP. He finally goes down and lets that wipe in seconds. There's like most of the players on the same spawn wave there. And yeah, like that was so quick from Mix-Up. They just so much aggression, there's so much confidence, and they are taking the hold of this 4th round.
Yeah, absolutely. Tech, I was watching him, he got a huge back flank and came around behind and just got nothing done because everyone else was already there.
Yeah,
and they
so
had
Epsilon
no damage.
resorting to some out of the ordinary strategies here. He Tech spying on point. He's just picked up that med pack on point. Will Platinum notice him? I don't think he does. The Uber comes in though, but I think he just ran into a scout. Yeah, Squid's knows Tech now. He's most likely going to go down. He's just trying to get the stair stab. He jumps over Squid's head. The jukes by Tech. Doesn't matter if the rest of his team's dead, but worth of note anyway. Tech's still alive there. They know he's still alive. There's Squid looking for him. They've just seen him walk up. If Tech's not going to be able to do the same jukes again as he gets juggled up, no air shot from TLR, but it's gone. But the rest of the Epsilon team is down, and there's already a minute against them, and they're still on this crit. Nox trying to make it work. It's just been so unsuccessful so far, though. I'm not sure that's the right idea. They need it, though, because Hardblue has that 20% advantage, and this will be just enough in time. But no one spotted Platinum stickies yet. Luckily, no one ran around that rocks area. I doubt they were called, but that could have been another massive deficit in terms of Epsilon's chances here. As Tech comes flying in, they're all out of sync though. Mike goes down, Bash goes down, and now Tech is going to go down too. They were just so out of sync, but Tech gets the equalizer kill onto Hardblue. He's so low, down to 3 HP. Rushes Hardblue with the insane speed and gets the kill. That was incredible. Nox still alive as well with that 100% crit screen. That was incredible there from Tech. He really shouldn't have got anything done there. Hardblue just sort of ran towards him, said, sure, try your luck. And that was so fortunate for Epsilon there. That's the second time we've seen it as a big equalizer kill coming out of after a Roma bomb. Overpowered like hell. But War is now sitting down in that area with the crits. The crits comes out. He still hasn't got anything with his crits. He still hasn't got anything. He finally gets TLR, a weakened TLR jumping out. Platinum's going to jump over his head, but it's so unlucky. All of his stickies are so close, but he's just not connecting with anything as he tries to peek forward, get another kill on weak players, but they're all alright. But Kyler comes in against Platinum, who is too busy focused on War. This should be Epsilon's now. They should hopefully hold for a long time. There's a clean up Enigma as well. These later spawns coming in from Mix-Up. And Epsilon, this is their first real chance to put a foot in this round.
Yeah, they've got a minute up for them on the time now. They're catching up to Mix-Up's time. And once again, we've got that crit streak. It's only about 8%. Mike comes out,
Tech's bombing in
TLR.
on Hardblue. He catches the rocket and serves away. Hardblue on 80% there. War's got the crit screen. They really want to force Hardblue so they can crits back onto middle, but they've just got no one in the position to do that. Tech's dying, of course, first. They pop the crits, but the Ubers come out too. Epsilon need to escape here. Nox is in an awful position, and Seagull comes in and takes him down. They've got better numbers here just by virtue of spawns, but they're just going to get destroyed on this point as they come in and try and contest. Bash and Kyler had no one with him, and now even War might get caught out. He's down to 50 HP, and Squid is surely going to chase him up. As he gets catches an insane. Oh no, I think he caught an arrow. He got the health pack, and Mike just comes in just in time to save Wolf and Squid. So tense here, but Epsilon are just getting so unlucky with these crit plays.
Yeah, they need to switch off that. They're back onto the medigun now, though, and in they come rolling across the point. Bash is going to be the first to go down, but they quickly frag Seagull. Harblue's in a bit of a dangerous position. A huge air shot onto Platinum. He surfs it away, though, and gets up onto that high ground now. Epsilon, TLR's got 2 HP. He's going to be going down. Mix-Up, they're taking that far right cliff, and they're getting fragged. Tech is going to be falling to the scattergun of Squid. Epsilon have the point for the moment, but is it going to be enough? Mike falls as well.
Back out.
These scouts for Mix-Up are doing so much work. The Uber comes in from Hardblue. He finds no one. He eventually finds Enigma right now, but there's an 81% advantage for Nox. They're just going to be able to repush as soon as they have their spawns.
Yeah, they need to. This is such a close game. The bomb comes in with Seagull, though. He gets knocked down to 50 HP, whiffs his last rocket, though. Doesn't manage to take him down. Epsilon should be able to push back in here, but Bash gets mullered by TLR, who gets cleaned up by Tech just about at the end. War now comes on the point. He's a couple of nice rockets onto Squid, and the Uber is popped, but they drop Tech. War going deep. I don't think he realizes Enigma is behind him. He might actually lose to Enigma here, but Mike comes in once again. You're going to save his demo man. He jumps in, air shots Enigma, but he's going to die in exchange. Worth it though to keep War alive, and Epsilon are just about to draw these timers level, but Hardblue does have an advantage here.
Yeah, this game is going down to the wire. If Epsilon loses this round, they lose the match, but they need this to stay in it so far. Platinum and Mix-Up rolling forward. They're looking for the frags. They're looking to get onto that positioning. They're looking to get onto the point. War doing tons of damage. And in comes, no, they're just capping the point out. Epsilon looking to just back out. Maybe they know they've got disadvantage. They don't want to risk it.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Harblue's just hit his Uber, and Nox is still about 10 seconds of his. That's going to put the timer down to about the same as Epsilon have, so that's good play by them. They didn't need to push then. They want to take the fight when they're not at a disadvantage. They don't need to push it right now. Mike goes for the big jump behind to try and distract, and he draws the attention of both scouts. That's going to mean both Epsilon scouts can run into point. The Uber comes out. They've multied quite a lot here on Mix-Up's team, and it's just war on point taking the Uber. They finally bring in their scout, and it's going to be better positioning here for Epsilon. They just need to keep it together, though. They've been in this position so many times. They cap the point off, but they need the frags here. They get the first one into Enigma. They trade for Bash, but they're still 2-for-1 frags in the favor of Epsilon at the moment. They're onto TLR. TLR goes down 2. Tech's going in behind. Can he chase Harblue? Harblue on 100 HP. The spawns are going to come just in time. He catches one rocket, but it's going to survive on 60 HP. 12 seconds for Epsilon now to hold. The same for Mix-Up, but the point is in favor of Epsilon right now, and neither team is going to be close to Uber, so it's going to be a straight deathmatch fight. Tech picking up the first kill, and Harbler goes down 2, but it's not going to matter. This is all about DM, and Epsilon are taking it. Just TLR left alive. He's not going to be able to do anything, and 2-2 is going to be the scoreline on Viaduct, coming down to the wire. Epsilon pulling it back to 2-2, and this is going to be the round that decides who goes through to face 4G in the upper bracket final, and who goes down to try and fight their way back up to face the same team.
Oh man, this is so close right now. War is coming up once again towards this point. They're looking for the frag. They're looking to get an early, easy middle, and then just steamroll the rest of the round. I don't think either team is going to let that happen to them though. TLR's taken that high ground. He's up on the rock, and not a lot happening. Mike jumps in. He's going to dual TLR for that rock positioning. He's got the high ground above most of the Mix-Up team. He goes down though. Tech also down. Epsilon have lost players. Can they get anyone out of this? No, they're losing more and more. They're having to back up. Nox is running for his life on 100 HP. War's surely going to get caught out. He's on 3 HP. Nox makes it out alive for the moment, but Mix-Up, they lose no one in that mid-fight at all.
So much nice aggression from Epsilon. They sent both their soldiers behind, and they drew all of the Mix-Up back, but they had no damage to follow up on. Epsilon just took the point, and with the 2 frags in their hand, Mix-Up could just push straight back on. Not completely detrimental, but Tech is on the sniper, and I just heard that headshot ring out. I'm not sure who it was on, but they're going to have to be hiding really defensively at the moment. Harblue completely up on that cliff. He can't be seen at the moment. Mike's so weak. He's not going to be able to go in the fight, but Tech hits the headshot onto Squid. In come the headshots, as now Epsilon can just walk onto the point with the advantage. War jumps up high, but he doesn't need to be doing that, as the multi-flash comes in once again from Mix-Up. TLR jumps behind, but Mike jumps after him, as Morgan is going to be on this point trying to push back. Harblue's down to solo health. War with the pipes, take down Harblue, and Mike getting another fang onto that TLR player behind, and they're just going to be able to take the mid here. Epsilon, really nice play from the whole team, really nice Uber from Nox. Tech being so vital on that sniper. Kyler's quite far forward, and he's going to probably lose a fight to the scouts, but Kyler just takes down Squid, and Bash is now here to back him up. Oh, that was too far though, too far overextended. They traded 2-for-2 on that flank, but after Kyler's 1-for-1 trade, they didn't need to throw Bash in there, and this might be Mix-Up's time to push back in. TLA gets launched sky high, down to 22 health. War's going to cover his team. Tech still on that sniper on the left-hand side, looking for a pick. He can just see Harblue, but he misses the shot. Mike's still on that point now, and he's finally going to get taken down, and finally we're going to have more of a slow-moving point in this game.
Yeah, but Epsilon got a minute, half a minute off that, and Mix-Up got a minute, so we're starting to get down. Epsilon, they're starting to cap that point, and Harblue's taking a little bit of damage. He's disconnected from Platinum right now. This could be the chance if they can frag Platinum here. Bash is getting on him. He's doing so much damage. Squid covers him. Tech covers him with the sniping shot to take down Squid, but Enigma comes in as well to take down Bash. That was a big chance. If they'd taken down Platinum there, this round would have been... they would have got an extra minute, I think they're out of it. Enigma's actually hiding on point.
I can see him. I'm just willing War not to run forward and do exactly what he wants to do, but luckily Mix-Up is coming back in, and War's not going to be in that too much of an aggressive position. Both teams of Uber, this headshot onto Platinum is just going to slow Mix-Up down. They are not surely going to push without their demo man, and the clock is just ticking down. Epsilon almost at the same amount of time limit left to go as Mix-Up, and they're just in such a better position right now. That spawn is only just coming from Platinum, so that's another like 20 seconds they just won themselves with that headshot. If Tech can do this more and more this round, then we could see Epsilon having such a big advantage in this game. The Uber comes out early. They have to Uber because of that sniper. It's such a better Uber at the moment, but they seem to have figured out how to combat this. TLR jumps behind, but Mike jumps after him, and another pick from Tech is going to take down Squid. They've got advantage positioning at the moment. Mix up, but the players are surely on the sides of Epsilon, but they lose Nox. The big plays from Enigma. He's going to survive on 17 HP, and Epsilon's players are so weak. War's going to jump in, take the Hard Blue down to 36 HP and take him down. War's going to go down, but that was a massive plays by the European demo man. He's going to take him slow down, and we're going to have just a thin deathmatch fight on this middle, thin in the number of the health bars on each team. But Epsilon just going to about take it as Mike goes forward again, loses this time to TLR on the flank, and both mates just about spawn. But Epsilon once more with a good positioning, hopefully going to drive this clock down even further.
Yeah, that's what they're looking to do. Mix-up, not going to let them though. Seagull jumps in deep on that right-hand side. He's got TLR with him. He takes a lot of damage. Oh, the huge plays by Tech to take him down. War does get followed though. He gets piped by Platinum. Mix-up have lost 3. Epsilon have only lost 2. They lose 3, I say. Epsilon now coming in from that far top left. They're trying to kill. Seagull gets destroyed by Mike. And Nox killing TLR with the crossbow. Epsilon now in a hugely advantageous position.
They've got so much closer to Uber, and they have the positioning. Mike, why are you so far forward? You don't need to do that. Platinum air shots in with a loose cannon there. They don't need to be so far forward. Tech, why are you bombing onto Harblu? He gets the kill, but he doesn't need to. Look at the advantage. There's 30 seconds left. Harblu is now definitely going to be nowhere near Azuba, and Epsilon just have to throw so hard if they're going to lose this. They bomb 2 players on. Nox this time doesn't drop, keeps the Demo man alive. Next up, we're going to be forced back just in time that they can't get the capture, but there's still players behind at the moment. They need to clean up, and Squid's going to rush forward. He takes down Nox. They need to clean up these mixed up players as they're just going to cap it out. War's alone on that cliff top at the moment. Mike's just coming in. They threw this so hard, Epsilon. They had the Uber, but they just didn't get the frags with it. And
they've still got a minute and 20. Calm down, Ali. Calm down. They haven't thrown it yet.
Come on!
That was a mistake, but they haven't thrown it yet. Epsilon now, all they've got to do is cap this point out for 11 seconds. It's probably going to be in the on the books for them, but if they can keep it 11 seconds, I'm not sure. Mix-up, they want to defend as long as possible. Squid's going to be the first death. That gives Epsilon a huge numbers advantage as they take down Platinum
behind, take down Platinum. The roaming jump from Mike doesn't achieve much, but Epsilon with 7 seconds left on their clock. Hardblue is just going to reach Uber, but he's got no one to Uber, and he's not going to get anything. The soldier jumps from behind, but Epsilon are surely going to take this, and they take it, coming from a map down, and 2-1 down on the final map to take this. Epsilon going through to the upper bracket final. Such incredible plays from the European team. They're going to go through to place 4G. That is the best map we've seen on this tournament so far. I'm calling it out. Oh my gosh, that was intense.
That was absolutely amazing. Just 3-2 for Epsilon. Epsilon go through into the next round immediately over on the mainstream. They're going to be playing against 4G, right?
Yeah. And we've got a bit more of a lower bracket going on to see who mix up in space, but somewhere along the line, they'll probably come up against the Australians who lost to 4G earlier in the tournament today. You saw that game with Lang and Admirable, or I think so. No, CX and Admirable, that was. But yeah, so for that game, whew, that was intense. Both these teams are going to want a break before we play anymore at the moment. So looking at the logs here, where are they? Pro Viaduct. Let's see who leads the way.
Just got to interrupt you there, Ali. Over on the mainstream in the next sort of minute or two, there is going to be an interview with Epsilon. I'm not quite sure who's going to be there. We haven't really got anyone here yet.
Past experience, I imagine it'll be more. Yeah, as we see Epsilon coming up on this main stage. As he walks on the stage, can we get a big cheer for Warha? Yeah, putting out 14k damage on that last map. 33 frags. Leading the way for his team completely there. Platinum not far behind him with 12k. Insane damage from each team. Mike and Siegel both racking up over 10k damage. But we're going to very shortly be moving on to an interview on Stream 1. That's the Team Fortress TV, where we'll have more games later on, concluding with this upper bracket final, which will be 4G versus Epsilon later on today. It was such a great map yesterday. It was the last game that we had on, and it went all the way down to the wire with a golden cap. Epsilon pulled ahead there, but this is I don't think we can say it's a weaker Epsilon here. I think we can say it's a really strong mix-up, and we look forward to seeing how they do in the lower bracket. But for now, I think we're just going to go straight to the interview. It's going to be at the green screen, so if all you guys who are watching us right now, thank you for watching, but if you can flick across to twitch.tv/teamfortress.tv, where we'll have the interview going on. Thanks to Rushi, thanks to Atmo. This has been a great game to watch. Any closing remarks, Rushi?
I apologize for being biased. I can't help where I was born.
Yeah, well, sorry guys. We supported Epsilon a bit too much through that.
Yeah.
But yeah, everyone switch over now to catch the interview. Should be a good one. That was a really intense game, and hopefully there'll be some more later on in the competition. Thanks, guys.